Look at them all coming in. All right, so now you've arrived at Santa Lucia Station. Congratulations, you are on the island of Venice. Now what? Well, what you do next depends on where you're staying. When you look at this map of the island of Venice, what do you see? Number one, it's shaped like a fish. Number two, it's broken up into 6 sestieri, or neighborhoods. The sestieri you're staying in will pretty much determine how you should get from the train station to your accommodation. There are pretty much 3 viable options. Number one, walk. Number two, water taxi, or maybe a private boat if you have a friend. Number 3, the VRBO, the public bus. That is like an MTA bus. That's the way you get around. Here's the thing. Venice is made up of 118 little islands, all connected by more than 400 bridges, which means, depending on where you stay, you're probably going to be lugging your bags over those bridges, up and down stairs, through narrow alleyways, and across bumpy streets. Oh yeah, and through swarms of tourists. But trust me, it's worth it. If you're staying close to the train station, your best bet is to just walk to your hotel or AirBnB. I mean, drag your bags, take a break at a bar, have a spritz along the way, and just enjoy the scenery and the experience and the exercise. Now, if this option isn't viable or you're staying further away, then you can either take a water taxi or the VRBO. You can book a water taxi online or just hail one down at the water near the Ferrovia pontoons. The price of your water taxi ride depends on how far you're going, but on average, it's probably going to run you between $40 and $60, which obviously, if you've got several people with you, you could split, which makes it a lot cheaper. These boat drivers are phenomenal. I mean, a lot of them obviously grew up here. They've been raised here, so they start driving boats by, the time they're 5 years old. That's an exaggeration, but not much of one, actually. The pros of a water taxi, they're comfortable, fast. You can see a lot of Venice. I mean, these things can fly down the Grand Canal or just putter through the small canals that wind their way through the island right to your hotel's doorstep. They can maneuver through things that you would never believe. It's the most expensive way to get around, but frankly, it's worth every penny. So this is one of the water buses that take you around the Venetian lagoon. Or there's the public water bus, the VRBO. You can catch one at the yellow and white Ferrovia pontoons outside the train station. These run all along the Grand Canal and out to the other islands in the Venetian lagoon. You can buy single, day, or multi-day passes, but make sure to validate them before you get on or you might be fined. The pros, they're affordable, they run all day, everywhere. The cons, they can get crowded and they don't run 24 hours a day. So if you're staying, let's say, on Lido, set your watch so you don't miss that last boat of the night, Cinderella.